Roblox actually might be unbelievably cooked, because they got like insanely exposed. Roblox is also being investigated in a certain country for something very bad. He plays Roblox for some reason, and there's so much more stuff I want to talk about. After, do you guys hear that? Listen here, partner. If you don't subscribe to Ditto PC Gaming right now, I'm going to have to trample you with my horse. Yeah, I don't know what that was, guys, but you gotta listen to him. I'm scared of him too. But anyways, we can now move on to the first story, which just happens to be Roblox releasing a brand new trailer for the industry space. Roblox basically released a full video looking at their industry space on Roblox, which I think is for companies to play to see what Roblox is all about. It's super lame. This whole video is just full of Arthro characters, and it's honestly a scary watch, guys. Watch it at your own discretion because, bro, what is going on here? Why are these characters here, bro? Nobody likes this, Roblox. I'm just being honest. This trailer shows off a bunch of sponsored garbage and updates that Roblox has added. It's basically for investors at this point. This whole game is completely made for investors. It's so not useful to any of us, but it is interesting to see Roblox upload a full trailer for it. A lot of the comments are pretty negative. People really hate this, bro. One says, Roblox is getting more and more scary. Oh my god, not the Roblox metaverse thing again. I feel like Roblox forgets it's a fun game where friends come together and not a metaverse. Arthro animated David looks uncanny as hell. The response to this is not very positive. It only has a 4% dislike ratio, which is not terrible, but it is worse than usual. Definitely not positive though, that's for sure. So that's what's going on with that. A brand new trailer for a Roblox game by Roblox, and people don't like it at all. Now we can move on to the next story, which happens to be Roblox being exposed and also being investigated in a country. One of these stories Creekcraft talked about, and I'll save that one next because it is super crazy. I'm going to instead talk about one that I haven't seen anyone talk about yet, Roblox being investigated in Brazil based on child labor issues. It's kind of interesting because I saw this tweet from Roblox RTCBR, where they said Roblox is being investigated by the Labor Prosecutor's Office for child labor. One of the reasons is that young people are looking for development opportunities without even being sure they will be paid. They linked a huge news story from Reporter Brazil, which goes into various situations where people under the age of 18 were looking for development opportunities and didn't really get paid a fair wage or didn't get paid at all. I translated the news story so the translation might not be 100% correct, but the first part says Juca, 12, became interested in game programming when he heard someone could get rich. Lucas, 16, always liked video games but decided to study the subject when he realized he could turn this passion into something rewarding. After creating programming codes for fun, Jose, 13, discovered it would be possible to make a little profit. At the same age, G had only been paid to make animations for a year, but was already making plans to save money for a future course. They highlight a bunch of kids who started working on Roblox with the intention of making money, which is interesting and questionable. They also go on to say that Reporter Brazil found on internet forums that the four teenagers had seemingly harmless dreams in common: to improve their game creation skills and launch a successful game on Roblox, which is the goal of many developers. The blurred line between fun and work, however, has raised concerns among parents, experts, and authorities. The National Coordination for Combating the Exploitation of Child and Adolescent Labor mentions that just because something is fun doesn't mean it stops being work if the requirements for an employment relationship are present. This is the main part of the news story, but they also discuss other issues like game gambling addiction and the advocacy of crime on Roblox. For example, they mention that despite its undeniable success, Roblox has been the target of various complaints worldwide. The company has been criticized for negligence in cases and for encouraging gambling addiction. In Brazil, there are even accusations of promoting organized crime, with games simulating the purchase of weapons from a criminal faction named the PCC. Roblox responded to these criticisms in a report back in March of this year, stating that the platform is a gift for young developers. This caused big drama because they made a dumb statement, basically saying you could argue they are exploiting child labor, or you could say they are giving people anywhere in the world the ability to get a job and earn income. They mentioned how a 15-year-old in a slum in Indonesia could create something and make money to sustain their life, which is a dumb statement. Making money on Roblox is not easy. Personally, I've made a few Roblox games that got quite a few players, but none of them could sustain my life. None even make minimum wage. I'm not complaining, I just make games for fun. But if someone is trying to make a game as a job on Roblox, it's insanely hard to make a lot of money, as this person mentioned. On top of all this, Roblox is being investigated by a corporation, which is super interesting. Now I wonder what's going to happen. Could this situation potentially shut down Roblox in Brazil? I don't know, but this is a big deal. Let me know in the comments what you think. But now we can talk about another situation of Roblox in the news, and I guess just more people hating Roblox, because Hindenburg Research is a company that I knew nothing about until this whole thing happened. But basically a bunch of pretty cool people follow them, such as CoffeeZilla, but basically they released like a full document and like news story type of thing about Roblox and how they kind of suck. I think this company kind of talks about stuff in relation to like the market. So the reason they're mainly talking about Roblox is because of their effect on the market, I guess. But if we look at these threads here, you can kind of see like what's exactly being criticized here and why they don't really like Roblox. Basically, they call Roblox not profitable, but on top of all of that, they accuse Roblox of some very crazy things, like they kind of just accuse Roblox of lying about a lot of stuff to kind of pump up their stock price, allegedly, such as right here, they talk about how DAOs are not really being disclosed properly by Roblox, basically saying that, according to Roblox, DAOs are not a measure of unique individuals accessing Roblox because they can include numerous accounts run by a single person, such as alternate accounts or bot accounts, and DAOs is a very big thing in like the investment world and like just the Silicon Valley, I guess. You could say Roblox is lying about that, that's not good. And they're kind of just accusing Roblox of inflating their DAOs in that way, shape, or form, which is not good. They also pull up like a bunch of other stuff from Reddit and like change.org for some reason about like Adopt Me having a botting problem or something, which I don't even know what this is about. They also talk about a lot of serious things on Roblox, such as, you know, bad people that are on Roblox. I can't really go into much detail in my video about that because I might get an expul, so I gotta be a bit careful, but they show a lot of stuff about like, you know, people having inappropriate names or people doing inappropriate things on Roblox, which is not good. They also talk about Diddy games. Honestly, I don't think this whole Diddy thing is funny. I've never thought it was funny. I don't know why people like it so much on Roblox. Yeah, they say stuff like they registered onto Roblox as a child and they were able to access games like Diddy Party Survive Diddy, etc., etc. Yeah, that's not a good look, Roblox, just being honest. They also give a shout out to the Mods for Dummies account, which is a Ruben Sims account. And they talk about how, you know, Ruben Sim is, you know, fighting against a lot of bad actors on Roblox. And Roblox isn't really doing it themselves. They also talk about how there's a lot of inappropriate games on Roblox in a different way, such as this one, where they say, despite the company's mission to connect 1 billion users with optimism and civility, we found games such as Beat Up Homeless Outside 7-Eleven Simulator, which registered 1 million visits and 15,000 favorites before being removed from Roblox. I did not know this game got removed from Roblox. Okay, I remember seeing this all over my front page and it's kind of messed up, guys, what the heck. They then go on to say, nonetheless, Roblox users identifying as 9 years old and up can still beat up homeless people in Beat Up People Outside 7-Eleven Simulator. So yeah, the game was re-uploaded with a different name and they're kind of just showcasing that, which is kind of interesting. Oh my god, they show another version of that game, but it's just 10 times worse, bro. What the heck? And yeah, this whole thread is absolutely insane, and apparently Roblox responded in a way. Actually, they fully responded because there's another news story from Yahoo Finance that says that they received a response from a Roblox spokesperson after the segment aired on the Hindenburg Research website, where they said that we totally reject the claims made in the report. The financial claims made by Hindenburg Research are simply misleading. The authors are admittedly short sellers and have an agenda irrespective of the substance of Roblox's business model. And results, we firmly believe that Roblox is a safe and secure platform, and in the financial metrics we report, yeah, Roblox might be cooked after this, I'm gonna be honest. But now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be some positive Roblox news, okay, in the landscape that we've been seeing. You know, despite all the stuff we just saw, there has been some positive things happening on Roblox. Oh wait, never mind, this is also negative with Ethan Art tweeting out this, so Roblox features my item on today's pic, then deletes my entire account for that same item. There should really be some protection against this AI moderation. Please share, this is my main source of income and I cannot afford to lose this account. I think the bundle that got removed was like a centipede or something like it. It was just a bug, and it got him completely deleted off of Roblox. Now the decision does say that it was automated, so like this was not manual obviously, but still the fact that this even happened in the first place is scary. Now thankfully Ethon was in fact reinstated very, very quickly, but man, the fact that they give AI the power to terminate people is kind of nuts. Like I think to have like an account terminated, it should be manually reviewed, I reckon. But in positive or news we can talk about this, which is INF Chris, because apparently all of his deleted heads were officially reinstated on Rue. And if you don't know who INF Chris is, it's basically someone who makes a lot of heads on Roblox. And for some reason a lot of his heads would get deleted, in which some pretty bad people would take those deleted heads that he made and then re-upload them to fill the gap in that market. It seems like Chris has gotten all of his deleted heads back on the market, and yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. And it seems like at the end of this whole like UGC drama, INF Chris has won W, bro. Now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be this weird thing that I've noticed, and many others have too, because apparently if you go to the Roblox head section, in your avatar creator section or whatever, you will now notice that faces like normal 2D faces will now be in this section, as before they would be in the classic faces section. But now they're in the head section, which is completely new, and is also quite interesting because for the longest time, it felt like Roblox was trying to get rid of 2D faces from the platform. But there's been a couple of updates recently that has made it seem like Roblox wants to keep 2D faces in some way, shape, or form. Honestly, I think it's a good update. I mean, it simplifies the avatar editor quite a lot, and I think it is a good change. Honestly, maybe this is just solidifying that Roblox is not really going to get rid of 2D faces. But now we can move on to the last story, which is just Yate playing Roblox. Apparently I saw this tweet where it just says Yate plays Roblox eyeball emoji, and it shows Yate posting something on his Instagram story with his laptop. And you can see in his taskbar that Roblox is installed on his MacBook, which is kind of funny. You know, when you really think about it, so many celebrities have played Roblox before, bro, and also the fact that it's in his taskbar means that he must play regularly. You know, like surely he does right anyways, that's all by.